Hi everybody, I'm Lance Porter, and in this lesson we're going to learn about the seasons of the year. In English, the seasons of the year. So there are 4 seasons of the year: winter, spring, summer, and fall. Winter, spring, summer, and fall. The months of winter are December, January, and February. The months of spring are March, April, and May. The summer months are June, July, and August. And the fall months are September, October, and November. Fall is also called autumn. Autumn. You can say fall, or you can say autumn. They mean the same thing. So let's talk about the seasons. Winter is the cold season. December, January, and February are the cold months. So in winter, you can make a snowman because it snows sometimes in winter. And these 2 kids are making a man out of snow, and we call that a snowman. And there's a little boy and a little girl, and they're building a snowman. And it has a scarf around its neck, and it has a nose that's made out of a carrot. It is traditional to use a carrot to make your snowman's nose. These kids are ice skating. Ice skating. Those things on their feet are ice skates. And the rink is made out of ice. This is a traditional winter sport, a winter activity. There's a big celebration in the wintertime. In the month of December, on the 25th, we celebrate Christmas. So this family is decorating their Christmas tree. And they've got their Christmas lights up, Christmas lights on the tree, and they have their Christmas presents underneath the tree. Christmas is a big holiday in the wintertime in the United States and in England. It's a big holiday in English-speaking countries. So after winter is over, then we get to spring, March, April, and May. And it starts to get warm in the spring. And spring is a very green time of year. The grass begins to get green again. Flowers begin to bloom. So this is what springtime looks like. This is a little boy out playing with his dog. See how green the grass is? See how many flowers are blooming? Can you see the butterflies flying in the air? That's what spring looks like. Gardening is a typical spring activity. In the springtime, it gets warm, things start to grow. So you can plant flowers and they will grow in the springtime. So this lady is out watering her new flower bed with her kids. A big holiday, a big celebration in April, in the springtime, is Easter. This is a very big holiday in the United States and in England too. And these kids are on an Easter egg hunt. Can you see the little Easter eggs? This is a traditional Easter activity. The kids go out and they hunt for Easter eggs. And you see the little rabbits? Those are Easter rabbits, Easter eggs. And this little girl's got her basket that she's putting her Easter eggs in. So Easter egg hunting is a traditional springtime activity. It's done on Easter. So after spring is over with, the next season is summer, the summertime. And that is the hottest season of the year. And the months of summer are June, July, and August. So those are the hot months. So as this picture shows, people like to go to the beach in the summertime because you can cool off in the ocean. You can cool off in the water. So this is a typical summertime activity. You see this little boy and little girl? They're flying kites, flying kites. The weather in the summertime is very good for flying kites. Do you see this? This is a man helping his son learn how to ride a bicycle. This is a bicycle. We also call it a bike or a bicycle. So in the summertime, the weather is very good for bike riding, for riding your bicycle. People love to go to the beach in the summertime. This family is building a sand castle. Do you see that? What they're building out of sand? That's what we call a sand castle. And this bird overhead is called a seagull. You see a lot of seagulls on the beach. Summertime is a wonderful time for the kids to go to the playground because the kids get a vacation in the summertime. They don't have to go to school. So a popular summertime activity for the kids is playing at the playground. Summertime is the perfect time for a picnic. When a family takes their lunch and eats it outdoors on the grass, we call that a picnic. It's an outdoor lunch. It's a picnic. This family is washing their dog. Summertime is a great time to wash the dog outdoors. These little girls are jumping rope outside. Summer is a great time to jump rope outdoors. This family is at the beach in the summertime. You see the seagulls? Seagulls are very common at the beach. So after summertime is over, the next season is the fall or the autumn. And it begins to get cooler in the autumn. It's not as hot. And the leaves on the trees begin to change colors. And the fall months are September, October, and November. Those are the months of the fall. So this is a typical fall scene. These people are playing in the falling leaves in the autumn. Fall is the typical apple picking season. This man is picking an apple off the tree. Fall is the season of the year when we usually pick apples. There are a couple of big holidays in the fall, and one of them is Halloween, when the kids get dressed up in costumes and go trick-or-treating. And do you see these pumpkins? How they've been carved to look like faces? We call those jack-o'-lanterns. Halloween is a lot of fun. We also, in the United States, have a big celebration in November, late November, which we call Thanksgiving. And the traditional food to eat at Thanksgiving is a roasted turkey. A roasted turkey. So those are the seasons of the year. Winter, December, January, and February. Spring, March, April, and May. Summer, June, July, and August. And fall, or autumn, September, October, and November. So now you know the seasons of the year in English.